Just a quickie for you this week, because we've got a nice routine coming up, which is WAG. For those of you who don't know WAG, which is probably many of you, it's a lovely sequence that starts in child and goes to standing and then goes from standing and back to child. It's got 8 movements in it and it feels pretty glorious. Each of those 8 movements actually have a posture or asana attached to them or related to them. And so we're going to be exploring that, which is quite exciting for me because it's good to get it out of my head. But this week, we're going to return to something very simple of cat-cow and the movement and transitions that can come from that. Because when we look at cat-cow, there are 2 distinct movements in the hips. There is the thrust and there's the fold. And that drives all of the movement of the 8 postures within WAG. So let's remind ourselves of it. You've got the movement, the rotation of the leg bones out, where the heels click, the tail comes under. So all of this is actually coming from here. None of it's coming from my arms or my back. So that's the first movement. And then the folding is the opposite movement. So that's really nice, because if we work this and take it backwards, we can see how that then takes us forwards. It can take us backwards, and it can take us forwards. And if there's enough softness within the body just responds. It no longer resists the energy of the movement inside the leg bones. And that's really nice. It can go further because we can come to here, come along. We can rest in child, and from child we can see that if we rotate in, it can begin a sense of movement, which if we take it to its kind of limit, it can lead to a much bigger loop. So this is something we're going to be looking at. For those of you who have subscribed, there's going to be a longer video, which I'm going to do right now. And that's going to be looking a little bit more in depth at how this can not only power the movement, but it can calm the mind, or rather calm the nervous system and still the mind. If you're interested in that, then consider subscribing. Don't normally like saying that, but this is really good stuff and it's so simple. Then if you do that, I'll see you there. If not, there's enough to play with here for a lifetime. So I wish you well, and I'll see you next week.